Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel, and today we are talking about vision boards, which I can't see right now, but it's what's behind me. Today I just wanted to talk about my vision board. I figured since it's the beginning of the month, we're all kind of being directed with new ways of living, so I figured it's probably the perfect time to kind of reevaluate and kind of talk about the things you wanted to do this year if you haven't already. I made this vision board back in December. It was like right before New Year's, and I honestly just did it. Oh my god, also, Jesus Christmas, this is probably gonna annoy the shit out of me, but it's whatever. We're working with it, we're going with the flow. I am recording with natural light, so if you notice that it gets super bright, super dark, it's because this window's over here. But honestly, you guys are gonna be seeing mostly my vision board. Hopefully I get this editing right and I'm like down in the corner somewhere. So the first thing you guys are gonna notice is my first ticket that I ever got to California. I put that on there because it was the first time I ever went. It was in San Francisco in 2013 and I loved it. I actually ended up going like every single year after that, which you guys will also see. This is my friend Andrea. Who I definitely want to see this year. She actually lives out in California. And this is Silence Tiffy. She kind of got me into smoking, to be honest. Not into smoking, but into being like knowledgeable about cannabis and CBD and indicas and sativas and hybrids and what they all do. And I like her. She kind of just, I watch her live streams a lot, so I put her on there. Food, obvi. Ultimate planning, like I said yesterday, I'm a bitch who likes to know shit ahead of time. The Intelligent Traveler. So I planned on traveling a lot this year. Obviously everything's on hold because of this whole pandemic, but I'm keeping it on there. I still have good vibes about it. That's what I want to do. This is a game night photo of Andrea, the girl that I just finished saying living out in California. I used to have a game night in my previous place, and that was just one of like my favorite things, honestly, that we did for like years, and it kind of stopped once we all got older. But the next place I live in, I definitely want to bring back a game night, whether it's like a night, a fucking month, or just anything, but I do miss it a lot. This is the view. Guys, I work from home most of the time. As you know, I'm a freelance photographer and videographer, so like I work from home a lot. So these daytime shows, like The View, Kelly and Ryan, I like live for. So I put that on there because one, I like to get some of my information from there, and I also just like the open discussion, to be honest. This is just a photo of a little bar, a little rooftop bar. There is this one in Brooklyn that I love that just closed down, and I want to go to more of them this summer. Your health needs your attention. That is like something that's huge for me. It was my entire focus like last year, and last year was more like my mental health that I was focusing on. This year I kind of want it to be more of my physical health, which has honestly been going well. I'm doing a good job, I think. Oh my god, it's dark again. I'm so annoyed. I'm gonna have to keep adjusting the light. It's okay, y'all. We'll get through it. Oh my god, now the sun's coming back out. Okay. Create your own getaway. I put that smack dab in the middle because that is like my mantra for this year. Even with all this stuff happening, creating your own getaway, creating your own lane, staying in your own lane. And that is like, I put that right in the middle of my board. And this I actually added after. So it says create more than you consume. And that is something that like, the second I saw it, it immediately reminded me of how much I am consuming as opposed to creating. Like I said, I like planning, so I can get to a point where I'm watching all of these videos about how to do something without actually doing it. So this create more than you consume is super important to me, and it reminds me every day that I should be creating more than I'm consuming. This is my friend Coley and Michelle at the Supper Club, which is this nightclub in Los Angeles, which I want to do another trip with them. That was probably one of my favorite vacations I've ever been on. I was in Cali for like 3 weeks at the time, but they had come for 5 days, and it was just, it was awesome, to be honest. I miss it a lot. So this is my friend Mark. who I showed you for like a hot second in the video yesterday. We've been best friends since high school, literally, so it's been a very long time. He's like the first high school friend that I made. And we still hang out together, and now our dogs hang out, and it's like we have kids. I'm adjusting the lighting again. But I put that photo up there just because I like his energy, I love our friendship, and we do a lot of shit together. So you guys will definitely be seeing him sometime if I'm making videos every single day. I put away because obviously traveling. This is Nanad. He is the first signed model that I ever shot. And it was actually pretty fucking cool, shooting someone who's like super comfortable being in front of the camera. And it just gave me a little taste of what photographing models could actually be like. Because in the beginning when I first started shooting, obviously I was just shooting my friends and family and stuff like that. And I can see the sun's getting brighter, which means the lighting is probably changing. Yeah, it's not that serious, it's fine. I put ready because you're never going to be ready. I feel like, again, what I was saying before, I have the tendency to kind of watch a bunch of shit about something instead of just doing it and kind of just waiting until I'm ready. So I put ready up there because there's never going to be a right time for like almost anything, especially with this whole pandemic thing going on. Okay, it's getting really bright. Hold on. Okay, so this is the last plane ticket that I had going to Los Angeles. So I put the first one I ever had and the last one that I ever had up on the vision board, and I'm hoping it's gonna get me there, along with hard work, obviously. Younger I put up there, one, because I love the show. If you have not watched Younger on TV Land, Hilary Duff's in it if you like Hilary Duff. Sutton Foster's also in it. Nico something, I forgot his last name, Tora something. The show's awesome, I love it. It's based in New York. I put it on there for two reasons. One, because I love it, and two, because I like, when I'm in Los Angeles, I run into people constantly. Like, I've seen more famous people in like the few weeks that I've been in Los Angeles than like my entire time on the East Coast. And it's weird, but I'm hoping that I ran into Hilary Duff. I actually ran into Hilary Duff. I put a photo somewhere. I ran into Hilary Duff in Los Angeles. So the fact that they're shooting Younger here in New York, I'm hoping that one day I will run into the whole fucking cast and die, basically. Santa Barbara Sublime. I like the photo. It reminded me of the Redwood Forest, and that's definitely where I want to go. I also want to visit Colorado sometime this year. And this picture kind of worked out. It says, some moments make you feel big, some make you feel small. A precious few make you feel both. And I've talked about this with my friends before. I love the feeling of knowing that there's like a higher like power, I guess, or like that like Mother Nature can wipe us all out. I don't know why, but like I feel like it's just like a subtle reminder that like no matter who we are, what we are doing, who you are, your religion, your background, your creed, your race, your color, your gender, we're all humans, and the earth is beautiful. I was a little far out, but it's okay. Come to life, it says underneath. We become what we think about. This was another one. The second I saw this, I have a book. It's called Start Where You Are. It's a journal for self-exploration. And to be honest, I think I actually got that from this book. It's a little journal that basically just has like a bunch of writing prompts and stuff like that. And I might do a video about it, to be completely honest, because it's cute and it kind of just like gets your mind going. But that we become what we think about is huge, especially if you spend a lot of time in your fucking head. Shout out to all my anxiety people. We're almost done. You can see it says Colorado. This little fortune cookie says never give up, so I put that on there. I put my business card. That blown out picture where you can't see my face or the person next to me is my best friend Shayna. She got me my first Polaroid, and that was the first photo that we took. And I just value her friendship, and I want to see her more this year. And if you're watching this, I love you, bitch. And I think that's it. I just zoomed back in. Oh, and there's a little, I forgot what it's called. What the fuck is it even called? A switch. I want a switch. mostly for Super Smash Brothers. But guys, that is my vision board. It is literally, I look at it every single day because obviously it's right behind me, and I work from my computer most of the time. But I like it. Honestly, I've added things to it over time, I've removed things from it over time, and it honestly is just like a little subtle reminder of the things that I want, and kind of just, I don't know, I'm just like, I love looking at it, to be honest. It just puts me in a really good mood. And I made it on some random piece of paper. I found this massive, like, I had a book that had paper in it, like obviously it was a Christmas paper in it, like from long ago. I like magazines, weird. And I basically just took that paper and just cut out a bunch of images from magazines and put it on them. Some people do these digitally, some people do them, you know, with actual paper and magazines and stuff. My room looked like a wreck when I was doing it because I had cutouts and pieces of paper everywhere. But it was fun, honestly, and it was kind of just something to pass the time, and kind of just something to look forward to be honest. I don't know, and just remind us of what it is that we're doing and why we're here. Because sometimes you can kind of get lost, especially with us being home and on a lockdown. Today I didn't really do much aside from I woke up, did some meditation, put on a vinyl, did some laundry, and that's about it. Oh, Mark's calling me. How weird. Oh my god, that's so funny. Hold on 1 second. This is the second time he's called me while I'm filming a video. But I'm gonna put him on. Hi! See? I'm filming again.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I just finished. I know, I was literally... the last video that I made, the one that I made yesterday, the same exact thing. Alright guys, but that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys plan on doing one. If you guys have already done one, do you prefer to do it digitally? I physically, I wanted to do it with magazines because I wanted something that I don't have to turn on to look at. I want something that's there all the time. And that's why I kind of chose to do it old school style. But I hope you guys like it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.